Well, I got Lucid at auction again. So I actually bid on something and then really expected not to win it, but I won it anyway. So what did I buy? I bought I don't even know the year, Allis-Chalmers WD-45. This is the gas engine version. I know little to nothing about a Allis-Chalmers. Family member does have a WD and I have driven it once. Other than that, I have never driven an Allis. But I bid on this one and I won it. I was kind of shocked. And then I noticed that the wheels were set to the wide stance on the spin out rims. So the real reason I'm doing the video with it still on the trailer is because the way the WD-45 is loaded would not be very good for actually bringing anything home. So what I did is I used the X748 with a full rack of weights up front as a tongue ballast. So basically that is helping balance out the trailer. And actually it pulled fantastic. All total, the Allis should weigh, I think it's got calcium chloride in the tires, or it appears to. The Allis should weigh somewhere around 4,500 pounds. That's a guess. And the X748 is somewhere around 2,000. You couple that with the 2,700 pound trailer weight. So basically we're transferring, I did all my math right, and based on what I know about the trailer, we're transferring about 1,700 pounds to the truck, which is, we're about right. Like I said, it drove fine, but I used the X748 as ballast because if I had not used the X748 as ballast, this would have been an absolutely terrible setup because the machine is actually too far back. And you can see why, with the rims spun out, it is too wide for the trailer here. Like I said, I know nothing about this machine, know nothing about Allis's in general. I think the second time I've ever sat on an Allis is when I sat on this one for them to push me onto the trailer. So we're gonna figure it out together. My intention is to basically fix it and sell it. That's it. So we're gonna do that over a little while. The little bit that I do know, the manifold has some holes in it. The starter does not engage the engine, but it does spin, so I'm guessing that something needs to be freed up there, or we'll take the starter off, figure that out. The carburetor leaks like no other, so we'll have to do something there. Obviously got to check the oil, all the fluids. It wasn't able to start at the when you can see the tires. Right, I'm gonna put a hole in them, but you know, oh well. It has these brackets on it, don't know what these are, so your guess is as good as mine there. It does have the snap coupler on it, which is good. So Allis had a snap coupler system. This is the drawbar on the snap coupler, but you would basically, there would be arms that would go on these right here, and those arms would attach to implements, and then those implements would also go in and snap into that snap coupler right there, which you can release from the seat. So this was Allis's version of a 3-point when Ford still had the patent on 3-points before you know, International had a fast hitch, I believe. Deere had, can't remember what all Deere had, but anyway, then they had the Yakima hitch, or the whatever that's called. But I don't know what these frames are for. I'm guessing possibly a loader. Granted, it looks really weird. So we are going to take these off because I don't need them on there. Over on this, I mean, it needs new tires. I'm not going to put new tires on it. Tires are way too expensive. Over on this side, it does have power steering. From what little bit of reading I've been able to do, that is actually a aftermarket power steering setup, but it did come, you did have the option for power steering on this unit, but the setup was a little different. It does have the 540 PTO on it, and it appears to have converted to 12 volt, so from 6 volt. but I don't even know if it turns over because, like I said, the starter is stuck in there. We're gonna actually leave it on the trailer for right now, and I'll come back to it later. But like I said, I really did want to show the fact that I'm using the X748 as ballast. I mean, don't be afraid to use other machines as ballast if you've got room on your trailer, because like I said, this would not be a good idea to do with just the Alice on the trailer. So yeah, I'm actually going to go mow the yard, and we'll work on this later this weekend. Well, it's not on the trailer. Obviously, I don't have any video of, well, not obviously, but I don't have any video of me taking it off the trailer. Mostly because it's dark. But we'll just see if can't get it to run one more time here. Find my hole here. Make sure it's out of gear. All right, let's see if it starts. Just burbles away. Actually runs pretty good. You can't hear a whole lot, or you can't see a whole lot, but it does run. Looks like its water temperature gauge is at 170. We'll see if it moves. It looks like it's rusted off. I drove it for a few minutes. Power steering is very nice. But yeah, so I think the Alice will be a decent project before it goes down the road. I'll get it in the shop tomorrow, and I'll explain everything that I did in the next video. I couldn't do a video because I needed to get it off the trailer, and fuel system leaks, so I needed to get it off the trailer, and it was already dark, so I actually did a lot of that by headlamp, so not a whole lot to see there. But I'll get it in the shop tomorrow and we'll go over it. So thanks for watching.